From a young boy growing up in Belgium to a saint revered for his selfless dedication to the lepers of Molokai, let's delve into the extraordinary and moving legacy of Saint Damien. Father Damien, born as Joseph de Veuster on January 3, 1840, in the small village of Tremelo, Belgium, lived a life marked by devotion and service. Growing up in a devoutly Catholic family, young Joseph was the youngest of 7 children. His parents, hard-working farmers, instilled in him the values of faith, charity, and perseverance. These early lessons would shape his future path. As a child, Joseph was known for his strong will and deep piety. He helped his family on their farm and attended a local village school, where his intelligence and dedication were evident. Despite his humble beginnings, Joseph felt a higher calling that extended beyond the fields of Tremelo. Inspired by his older brother Pamphile, who had joined the congregation of the Sacred Hearts of Jesus and Mary, Joseph decided to pursue a religious life. In 1859, at the age of 19, he entered the novitiate of the congregation in Leuven. It was there that he took the religious name Damien, in honor of Saint Damien, a 3rd century physician and martyr. Damien's commitment to his faith was unwavering. He immersed himself in his religious studies and training, preparing for a life of missionary work. His early years in the congregation were marked by rigorous discipline, prayer, and a growing desire to serve others. In 1863, a pivotal moment arrived that would change Damien's life forever. His brother Pamphile, who had been assigned to a mission in the Hawaiian Islands, fell seriously ill and was unable to travel. Damien, always eager to serve and filled with a sense of divine purpose, volunteered to take his brother's place. With the blessing of his superiors, he embarked on the long journey to Hawaii. Damien arrived in Honolulu on March 19th of year 1864 after a long and arduous voyage. The young missionary was ordained a priest just 2 months later on May 21, 1864, at the Cathedral of Our Lady of Peace. His early years in Hawaii were spent ministering to the faithful across the island of Hawaii. He traveled extensively, building churches with his own hands, teaching catechism, and providing spiritual guidance to the Hawaiian people. His robust health, practical skills, and unyielding spirit made him an invaluable asset to the mission. Father Damien's dedication and hard work quickly earned him the love and respect of the local communities. He became known not just for his physical labor, but also for his compassion and deep empathy for those he served. He was a true shepherd to his flock, always ready to lend a hand, offer a kind word, or provide comfort in times of need. This period of Father Damien's life laid the foundation for the extraordinary work he would later undertake on the island of Molokai. His early experiences in Hawaii prepared him for the immense challenges he would face and revealed the depth of his character and commitment to his faith. Father Damien's journey from a small village in Belgium to the shores of Hawaii was just the beginning of a life that would be marked by extraordinary acts of courage and compassion. His early years set the stage for his mission to Molokai, where he would become a beacon of hope and humanity to the world. When Father Damien learned about the plight of the lepers on the island of Molokai, his heart was moved by their suffering. Leprosy, or Hansen's disease, was highly feared and misunderstood at the time. Those afflicted were forcibly isolated to prevent the spread of the disease. Molokai was designated as a leper colony, where patients lived in deplorable conditions with minimal medical care and support. In 1873, Father Damien volunteered to serve the lepers on Molokai. He arrived at the settlement of Kalaupapa on May 10, 1873, and was immediately struck by dire conditions. The settlement was a place of despair and neglect, with residents suffering from severe physical and emotional pain. Determined to make a difference, Father Damien threw himself into his work. Upon his arrival, Father Damien found that the lepers were living in makeshift huts, lacking proper sanitation and medical care. He saw the need for not just spiritual guidance, but also physical improvements to their living conditions. Without hesitation, he began to build better housing, ensuring that each person had a dignified place to live. He also constructed a church where the lepers could gather for worship, finding solace and community in their faith. Father Damien provided much-needed medical care, often personally dressing the wounds of the lepers and tending to their sores. His compassion and dedication broke through the social stigma surrounding the disease. He treated the lepers with dignity and respect, seeing them not as outcasts, but as brothers and sisters in Christ. In addition to building homes and a church, Father Damien established a school, understanding the importance of education and mental stimulation for the isolated community. He taught the children to read and write, giving them hope and a sense of normalcy amidst their suffering. His holistic approach addressed both the physical and emotional needs of the community. Despite his tireless work, Father Damien faced numerous challenges. The physical toll of working in such harsh conditions was immense. He often lacked the necessary medical supplies and faced bureaucratic obstacles in securing aid for the colony. Additionally, he dealt with criticism from some quarters, including from within the church, where his methods and close contact with the lepers were sometimes questioned. Father Damien's close contact with the lepers eventually led to his own contraction of the disease. In 1884, he discovered the first signs of leprosy on his body. Despite his worsening health, he continued to serve the community tirelessly. He saw his condition to better empathize with those he served, and as a testament to his unwavering commitment. Father Damien's selfless work garnered international attention and admiration. He inspired many with his bravery and compassion. His efforts drew the support of notable figures, including King Kalakaua of Hawaii and Princess Liliuokalani, who provided aid and visited the settlement. His story also reached Europe and America, where people were moved by his dedication and began to send donations and support. However, as his health deteriorated, Father Damien faced the grim reality of his condition. He continued his work until the very end, ensuring that the community had the structures and support systems they needed to thrive. His final days were spent in service, even as his body weakened. He passed away on April 15, 1889, at the age of 49, surrounded by the community he loved and served. Father Damien's death was mourned worldwide. He was hailed as a martyr of charity, and his legacy lived on through the lives he touched and the changes he brought to Molokai. The process of his canonization began soon after his death, recognizing his heroic virtues and miracles attributed to his intercession. He was beatified in 1995 and canonized as Saint Damien of Molokai on October 11, 2009, by Pope Benedict XVI. Father Damien's legacy is profound and far-reaching. His work on Molokai not only transformed the lives of the lepers he served, but also changed societal attitudes towards those suffering from Hansen's disease. Before his arrival, leprosy was a condition shrouded in fear and misunderstanding. Damien's compassionate care and dedication to the lepers demonstrated that they were not to be feared, but loved and cared for. The impact of Father Damien's work extended beyond the leper colony. His advocacy for better living conditions and medical care for the lepers brought significant improvements to the settlement. He successfully lobbied for the construction of better facilities, including hospitals and proper sanitation systems. His efforts also led to increased governmental and public support for the leper colony, ensuring that the residents received the care and dignity they deserved. Today, the settlement of Kalaupapa stands as a testament to Father Damien's enduring legacy. Though much has changed since his time, the spirit of his work lives on. The site has been preserved as a national historical park, honoring the memory of those who lived there and the man who dedicated his life to their service. Visitors to Kalaupapa can learn about Damien's work and the history of the leper colony, ensuring that his story is never forgotten. Father Damien's life and legacy are a powerful reminder of the impact one person can have on the world. His unwavering commitment to the lepers of Molokai, his compassionate care, and his advocacy for their dignity and rights have left an indelible mark on history. As we remember Saint Damien of Molokai, we are called to emulate his spirit of selflessness and compassion in our own lives. Father Damien's story inspired countless individuals to take up similar causes. Hospitals, schools, and charitable foundations around the world bear his name, serving as a lasting tribute to his life's work. These institutions continue to uphold his values of care, compassion, and service to those in need. One of the most significant aspects of Father Damien's legacy is the change in public perception of Hansen's disease. Through his work and dedication, he helped to destigmatize the disease and advocate for the rights and dignity of those affected. This change in perception has had a lasting impact, leading to better treatment and care for leprosy patients globally. As we reflect on the life and legacy of Saint Damien of Molokai, we are reminded of the profound impact one person can have on the world. His unwavering commitment to the lepers of Molokai, his compassionate care, and his advocacy for their dignity and rights have left an indelible mark on history. His life continues to inspire and challenge us to live out our own call to service, compassion, and love. Thank you for watching today's featured Holy Legend. Continue to spread the light of God by liking and sharing this video. Subscribe now to stay updated with more inspiring stories in the future. Take care.